Low temperatures have them looking for a place to go at night. A problem is that winter shelters aren't open yet. Some people are spending the night outside. One of them is Alf Fisher. The Army veteran stayed outside when the temperatures dipped into the single digits. He had a tent, but not everyone does. It is dangerous regardless.
I can crawl up at just about anywhere and sit down and take a nap somewhere during the summertime. That's no big deal. Anybody can. Get out here when it's cold and you've only got one little bitty thin emergency blanket to wrap up in. It's cold. You're risking hypothermia, maybe death. This is really bad.
Now, local shelters are doing what they can to respond to the demand. Local 4's Zachary Winnicky joins us live in Davenport with that. Zachary.
Jim, King's Harvest Shelter down here in Davenport isn't quite ready to open yet, but they did do an emergency opening earlier this week when temperatures hit single digits. Now, they don't actually open until December 1st, so in the meantime, other organizations are pitching in.
Do the best you can and survive if you can.
Winter can be a hard season for anyone, but even more so when you have no place to go.
I'm all right with what I've got at the moment, but if we get some of them temperatures like we did last year, negative 30 degrees, I want someplace inside. Even my tent's not going to be good enough.
And there are places for people to go here in the Quad Cities, but
all of our shelters in the Quad Cities run at capacity year-round.
Add in more demand during the cold months, and you have a problem.
Shelter period is really needed a lot for a lot of people out here. I'm not the only one, that's for sure.
There is help on the way, though.
There's an overflow shelter that is due to open on December the 1st through King's Harvest Ministry, and that is needing support right now to fund it.
Despite the lack of funds, the overflow shelter was able to have an emergency opening just one night this week. And December 1st is still a couple weeks away, and it will not be warming up anytime soon. So that creates another problem.
We have this gap now between what we do now, between November 12th and December 1st.
So other organizations are trying to fill in that gap. Humility Homes is one of those places. They've been letting in more people. And St. Anthony's Church, though not a shelter, is also pitching in.
We have people that come to us, and if they're not people who are long-term homeless, they're asking us, how do I do it? Can I have a sleeping bag? And so we give out tons of sleeping bags here, winter coats, blankets. That's probably the biggest thing that we give out here.
There is a bigger goal in mind.
Quad Cities will not need an emergency winter shelter in 5 years.
But right now they're focused on getting the money and volunteers to get people through this winter. King's Harvest has raised about 2/3 of the money they need to provide all the services they want while they're open from December 1st to April 15th. Donations can be made to the Scott County Housing Council. All the information on how to donate can be found on ourquadcities.com. Live in Davenport, Zachary Winnicky, Local 4 News.